What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the TD Takes podcast, the show where we bring heat, humor, and head-turning takes. I'm Terrell, that's Joe, and you already know we got something to say. Let's dive in. How you doing, Joe?
Hey, you already know how it is,
You
brother.
already know.
Do a nice long week of work, get that grind, do what it do.
Okay,
now we got our 2 days off. It's crazy that we're working that same schedule now, that Tuesday through Saturday, bro. It's nice to have a Monday off, honestly.
Yeah, tell everybody
weird,
what's up. Tell everybody about the new gig.
Yeah, the new job at the dispensary, getting myself going in there, and it's nice. It's different. I've worked very labor intensive jobs most of my life, and don't get me wrong, there are parts of it that can be labor intensive, but it's laid back as heck, and that's what I like.
Easy money. That's my favorite. That's my favorite, bro. Money. That's what's up, dude. Glad to hear it. Everything's going good over here. Been working crazy, but I'm not mad about it because, working overtime, I'm paid by the hour, not by the jobs.
Yeah,
doing installs. Like I said, I'm at Geek Squad. I don't know if you guys have been listening, but I'm at Geek Squad doing installs.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool, man. Let's get into it, man. Right now we got a hot session going on in
we
OKC right now. I think it's halftime. Let me run the score to y'all right now, because today is Sunday. Oh yeah, OKC's up 59-41.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't see Indiana coming back and doing what they did. And, I mean, anything can happen, but I don't see it happening tonight. But the first intro of the day of the podcast is we're gonna review game one of the finals, man, and not too much to review. I just wanted to talk about that buzzer beater, man. When Halliburton does it 4 times, it's magical, man.
Yeah, they can't. OKC, they would have won the game if they didn't let them score 9 points or something.
Well, that's the thing, bro. Is
like you can't
Shai can't
team like that.
No, and they had a chance because Shai had the ball right at the elbow, and my dad told me something. Shout out to my dad. He told me, he's like, Shai Gilchrist can't hit inside the elbow. And he can. If you watch him, he really can, unless he's like doing some flop and stuff like that. Which I'm not going to say he totally can't, but he had a chance to seal it, missed it. They got the rebound and went back and game timed it, bruh. So
yep.
I like that, though. Game one goes to the Pacers, goes to us over here in Indy. Game two is more likely going to go to Oklahoma, which is cool. I think this is a 7-game series, personally.
And I already said it was going to be a 7-game
series. Yeah, you did. Yep. He said it was going to be a 7-game series.
And
but
I told you what was happening. I said OKC was going. It was going to be a 7-game series. OKC is winning. And I'll take my money anytime and any day.
Look at that computer. But yeah, man. Game 3, though, game 3 and 4 is going to be in Indiana.
Yep. That's all right.
So
that's all right. OKC likes to embarrass and disappoint home crowds. Denver already. Oh, I'm Denver, bro. Come on now.
We'll see as you guys know, we have the $50 bet.
Yep.
Joe and I have the $50 bet on the series.
I did want to throw a couple of things in there, though. I thought it was really interesting. Both teams made only 39 field goals in the game. So Pacers were 39 for 82, and they had 47% field goal percentage. KC was 39 for 98 at 39.8%. When I say they were damn near identical in shots attempts, they were.
And it only happened at the end of the game, it only happened at the end of the game is when OKC came back.
Made a difference. 18 for 39 Pacers on the 3-pointer. OKC was 11 for 30. Free throws, 15 for 21. For Pacers, 21 of 24. They were damn near 100%. Free throws matter.
Free throws matter.
Exactly.
I like that.
So total rebounds, Pacers had more rebounds with 56 and OKC 39, which Chet, bro, get your tall ass in the paint and get the ball, bro. What are you getting paid for? Get the fuck out of here. Offensive rebounds, 13 for the Pacers, 10 for OKC. Defensive rebounds, 43 for the Pacers, 29 for OKC. What is the common denominator? OKC is not getting the ball. Get the ball. Get in there. 7 foot fucking nothing ain't doing shit if you're not in the paint getting the ball.
He is tonight.
What was Shaq all about? Get in the ball. Board in the ball. Bro, get me in there. Feed him because he's hungry. Come on now. Keep going down the list. Assists. 24 assists for Pacers. 13 for OKC. They need to push the ball more. 7 blocks for the Pacers. 6 for OKC. Now, big time didn't see this. Only 1 steal for the Pacers. 13 steals for OKC.
Yeah. OKC was stealing everything.
Turnovers, Pacers had 24 turnovers, and OKC only had 6. Points in the paint, Pacers only had 34. OKC had 46. Fouls, 22 on the Pacers, 19 on OKC. So that kind of runs down the game team stats for you guys there. But yeah, as he said,
right now Chet's killing it with the rebounds. Right now he's got 4 rebounds, 16 points. He's freaking killing it. Or excuse me, 11 points.
Yeah, I got
Shai's
the stats for the halftime on game 2 as well.
Pacers, Terry's got 3 points.
Yeah, so game 2 stats.
What is going on?
15 for 43. 15 for 43 is the Pacers. They're not making shots right now. OKC is 23 for 45. They ain't doing no better. They're about damn near the same as they were the last game.
No. That's 51%. KC shooting 51%. They're making more than half their shots.
Yeah, I know, but they're shooting a lot. They're not shooting a lot yet. We got another half to see. 3-pointers. They both have made 7. Pacers have had 22 attempts. OKC's had 19. They're damn near shooting the same amount of shots.
Shooting identical, yeah.
They have the same amount of shots. Look, 45, 43, 22, 19. They've got 7 free throws, 4 made on the Pacers, 8 free throws, 6 made on OKC. They're, like I said, free throws matter big time. You got to make them. Rebounds. Total rebounds, 21 to 25. OKC's up right now. Offensive, 4 to 5, 17 to 20. Assist 13 to 14, damn near identical. Blocks 2 and 2, perfect. Steals 5 and 5. Turnovers 9 and 8. This is really, really looking a lot better. Points in the
until
paint,
you get closer.
10 and 26.
Until you get to right here.
Take a look. Take a look. This is what we needed. Chet, what we were just talking about. Where you at? Here he is, baby. Here he is.
Paint. Yep.
Hey, fouls only 8 and 8. They're
Chet's got 11. He's a center. Jalen Williams has got 9. He's a power forward. There's 20 points just off the bigs.
Yeah.
Shai's got 15. Bristol's got 8. Yeah. What the Pacers can do. Let's go though. Halftime. Let's see what the Pacers can do at halftime. But yeah, that's our game 1 review. Sorry, we're a little bit behind on the reviews. I was actually waiting for some podcasting equipment to come in, and Joe, he just got a new job, so we're trying to figure out days to podcast, especially with us being on different time zones and things like that. But yeah, that covers the first 2 topics. Joe, if you want to jump into topic number 3.
Yeah. So I saw today there's a possible Nick Chubb signing. Anybody want to guess where? Oh, I'll tell you where. Houston Texans. That's where. Like, is that not crazy to you? Don't they already have Joe Mixon? What's going on over there?
Yeah.
That's a power back for you. They're both.
So did he get signed, or is it rumors?
It's a possible expected to sign with the Texans per Ian Rappaport on NFL just in. So
I mean, if they can get him for a good price, that's good.
Yeah. So
that's good news though. Rappaport gave you that one?
Yep.
Not gave you that one, but that's the one you got.
That's what I saw. Yeah, on NFL.
Okay.
And then
I wouldn't mind if he came to Philly, but he's injury prone, but he comes back really good.
Yeah, he does.
And you know what he can also do? He can also teach the young guys.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but if you're on the 1-yard line, who can you give it to with their legs, But yeah, we'll jump into the next topic here. Looks like my boy, he's had a little favorite, new coming.
Yeah, we're going to jump into a little switch it up here and switch into a music topic. The greatest of all time, Lil Wayne, just dropped. Sorry, let me fix my mic here. The greatest of all time, Lil Wayne, just dropped the Carter 6, and it's a banger. I haven't listened to it completely, but so far, man, I've listened to about 10 tracks because I've been just busy with the kids and with life and stuff. So far, it's a banger, and trust me, I know bangers. But if you guys haven't got to listen to the Carter 6, go ahead and get out and listen to it. It's free. It's not free, excuse me. It's out on.
If you pay for Apple Music,
Spotify, if you pay for Apple Music and Spotify and YouTube Music and all that, it's out on all of those. If you pirate music, hey, you know where it's at. No, I'm just messing around. But yeah, go support Lil Wayne, man, and because he's one of the OGs, paved the way, for all these other young, all these other young Wheezies. Yeah. I know we're not a big podcast or anything, but I'm still gonna show my respect to the greatest of all time, Little Wheezy. F baby, and the F is for I don't even know. I was gonna say something crazy. But yeah, go check it out.
Yep. Next topic here, we got a little would you rather segment here. TD's would you rather segment.
Okay.
So we're gonna do a would you rather never ever eat your favorite food ever again, or for every single meal for the rest of your life, anything you eat, you can't snack on nothing else. Only eat your favorite food for the rest of your life.
So would you rather never eat your favorite food again or only eat your favorite food for the rest of your life? I'm never eating my favorite food ever again, which would happen to be Chinese, Thai food, Japanese food. All that food's good. I would have
Anything
to.
in that category?
I wouldn't do the whole category,
That's Asian food, right? Is that like
yeah, I would have to stop it because I can't eat that stuff every day. That would
every
be
meal of everything?
difficult. I would have to
Right? You'd
say
probably get sick of it. I'm
I would
talking
never
one
eat my
dish,
favorite
right?
food again. Because guess what? I still got fried chicken, pizza, chicken wings, all the other things. Because if you said chicken, bro, oh my god, bro, you just ooh.
Every
If you say
type of
beef,
chicken,
oh my god,
every type of
hamburgers,
beef,
oh my god, bro, I just can't.
steak.
I'd rather.
Oh
So
yeah,
yeah, that's a really good one. I'm definitely doing never eat my favorite food again. What about you?
I'm doing the same exact thing as you. Because man, oh
Okay.
man, I would be getting sick of eating my favorite food for the rest of my life, and it
Ooh.
would not be my favorite food anymore. Then all of a sudden, guess what's happening? You're drooling over that fried chicken that you missed.
Yeah.
Now what ain't your favorite food no more?
No, I'm not gonna lie. I will drool over some Chinese food and be like, "Dang, man, that looks really good," and things
Yeah,
like that. But
exactly.
wait,
Exactly.
this mic's bouncy. But yeah, trying to get my podcast equipment set up here. Good, but
Yeah.
that was a good one. That was a good one.
Oh,
next
yeah.
next topic here is gonna be. Ooh, what did you put this one in here?
Yeah, it's still the would you rather segment. It's just a second one. So would you
Okay.
rather get $100,000 cash money in your hand, or, and I say this for only me and Terrell, because which we happen to find out today, we both are huge Rihanna fans. Like, that's our celebrity crush. Shout out Riri. You know what it is. Yeah, you know what it is.
Sorry,
Yeah.
ASAP.
Anywho. So for us, it's either $100,000 cash or a night out, including like a dinner, maybe go out clubbing or something like something cool like that with your favorite, whoever. So ours is going to be Rihanna. So what would you rather do?
You want me to answer it first?
Yeah.
Honestly, bro, I gotta take that 100K.
Really?
Bro, I'm sorry, man. Like that would be cool and all. Like it would be an experience to do it and to go have dinner, things like that. But shit, Alyssa would probably kill me, first of all. Second of all, that's 100K.
See,
like,
but we're
bro.
talking as if we're not married and we're not dads. That's why it's a would you rather.
Yeah, I can understand that.
And then remember, think about this. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know.
No, I would honestly take
It's not
100K.
about what you know, it's about who you know.
I would
So
honestly
now you
take
meet her,
100K.
you get your foot in with maybe people she knows.
I'm sticking to my guns. I'm taking 100K, bro, because I could do so much with that, dude. Like I could literally do so much with that and have some savings and just chill. Because come on, you go say you meet her and it don't work out. Oh, at least you got to go ahead. What's your answer? Yeah, what's your answer?
I'm taking that 100K too, because guess what? I'm gonna travel somewhere that she might be, dude. And I might be able to see her, dog. You know what I'm saying? I can buy some backstage passes at a concert.
Because
then
honestly, I don't think
VIP. You know you're gonna get with her. You know you're gonna have a picture, do hang out, right?
Then that's your chance to shoot your shot. Same thing you would have at dinner.
And I can invest 100,000 to make a lot more money with that, and and be able to, like I said, so.
Yeah, I thought you had me because I thought you were gonna say dinner. I was gonna be like this simple. It's like that same question that goes on that's all over the internet. 100 grand or what was it, like $500,000 or something, or have dinner with Jay-Z.
Right.
Let me get the money. $10 to Jay-Z. $10. Like what the fuck I need to talk to Jay-Z for? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. But yeah. So we're gonna hop into the next one.
Next segment here, we got the TD's movie review segment. We're gonna review a couple movies here, just some recent movies that we recently saw. I had gotten off work Friday and seen that the new Sinners movie was out on digital, and I'm a huge Ryan Coogler fan, and just supporting Black cinema in general is a huge thing to me. And I like cinema in general, but just wanted to say, that was really close to my heart. But the Sinners movie, man, man, that's a really good movie. I personally give it a 9.5, 10. It's really close. It's a 10. I give it a 10. And there's probably only one other movie I've given a 10, and that's Captain America Winter Soldier. That movie was a 10. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say Sinners, man, from the way it was shot, because I actually got to watch it at the Imagine Theater over here, bro. and it was shot. I'm not sure the film size. I feel bad because I don't remember the film size, but the screen size was 6 stories, bro. I got to watch it on a 6-story high.
Yeah,
it may
they're
even
huge.
have been an IMAX. I think it was an IMAX, bro. But I was like, oh my gosh, I was just so blown away. The way it was shot, the colors, bro. Just like you said, even when your girl fell asleep while you were watching it, and you wake up to Perlene screaming, singing that. Like, bro, and I know that some of you guys will see that the titles, sinners, because I'm a Christian. I'm a really Christian, and I try to live, my life as Christian values and things like that. And seeing a movie like Sinners, I'm like, that's a crazy name and things like that. But at the end of the day, you just know it's just a movie. It's a vampire movie. Spoiler alert if you haven't, know by now that it's a vampire movie. But this is a spoiler review. I probably should have said that.
Spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler. All of our movie reviews are going to be spoiler reviews, pretty much. Yeah, Sammy, the main character. Well, one of the main characters was really good.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan played that character so good, bro, that you literally thought he was 2 separate actors. Personally, I was like, wow, Smoke and Stack. I was like, Smoke and Stack twins. Yeah. It was really good. I got my girl to watch it. We watched
it. And funny thing, saying that, my wife, she was like, when they said, no, we cousins, that they were actually cousins. And I'm
telling you, bro.
They're saying that to make people like answer a rhetorically stupid question. Like, do we not look like identical twins? Like,
yeah. Really good. And I like how they went back and took it back to like the old school vampires. Like, you got to be invited in. They can't just come into your house and rated R. It is rated R for really mature, for people who are going to get, there's some violence in it. There is some nudity, some sex scenes in it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's a really good movie.
And see, I gave it about 8.7, 8.5, okay. 8.7. So I was right there with you. There was a couple things in it that I thought they could have done better. And then like, I don't know. Yeah. Just like, especially when dude left to go pee, right? How long is he gone for?
That's what they said.
Bro, he's gone for forever, That's what they said. Then, what was another one that, the guy that freaking, got slashed on the face with the knife, remember? And then he woke up, or they put him outside, right? Because he, for some reason, was knocked out at right there when all this stuff's going down.
Yeah,
right?
Bro.
Like, why how are you passed out? And then you get put out there. How are they not smelling this fresh blood? It wasn't until he woke up that they're like, oh. And then they run.
Yeah, that part tripped me out. Yeah, that part confused me too, because they found him like, dude was like knocked out in the kitchen. I originally thought it was the guy they beat up.
All that adrenaline, that was the guy that they saved.
Yeah.
Remember the knife?
But I thought it was the guy that they stomped out originally, that beat the shit out of. And I was like, oh, that's why he's knocked out on the ground. But yeah, that part I'd have to go back and really watch that.
So a couple of things like that, but
if you rewatch it the second time, bro, because I've seen it twice. I did a rerun. Yeah. I watched it in theaters and then I watched it on digital. So I've seen it twice. I was able to, pick the things out. A lot of people hate, what's her name? What's the Asian girl's name? I feel so bad. A lot of people hate her.
I forgot what it is in the movie, but I know what
I really could feel for her, man, because homie spoke in her native tongue, talked about her daughter.
See, but that's the thing. Like, if they were going to get her daughter, they would have already done it. They were right there. Nah, that's where they had to be. That's the sacrificial. She
didn't even give him a chance. I wouldn't even give him a chance either. Nope, come on in. But I would have got a little bit more ready though. But at the end of the day, it's a movie,
my thing is how did there was how many people on this? Like, bro, you're not outpowering me no matter what.
I just liked it. I really liked it. I like the deal he made with his brother, not to mess with Sammy until he's passes or whatever, and then how he smells him. Oh yeah, I could tell you almost there.
You're almost there. But that just shows you how much more vampire they are. Like, that makes them like very up there, and who knows what they've done.
Yeah.
After that long of a lifetime he's lived, and he just comes up and says, "Oh yeah, you're almost there."
Well, the main vampire is from Ireland. And he came there via boat, hundreds of years ago or whatever the case may be. But yeah, once you watch it around again, it's really good. But yeah, that's our Sinners review, man.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we have another movie we were gonna review?
Captain America.
No, we already did that last episode.
That's why we were gonna do them together, but we switched.
So now we're gonna review Captain America now?
No. We did it already.
Okay. That's what I thought. Okay, yeah, because we haven't watched another movie other than.
But we might try and get out and see one. We'll see maybe this week. There's a few good ones out. There's like Mission Impossible, the last one.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Like, Let me look at my app real quick
Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at the movie.
because I know next month is good, but like I'm gonna have my baby.
Yeah, you're gonna be busy.
I'm gonna be busy.
Because How to Train Your Dragon comes out
Oh,
June 13th.
Ballerina's out.
Ballerina's out. That one
It's
looks
only
really
an hour and
good.
a half long. Wow.
Yeah. The Final Destination. Oh, Karate Kid. The Last Karate Kid. Like that one. And then, like I said, Mission Impossible.
There's just nothing good out, bro. Until next month, you got Superman and all those movies coming out. But yeah, we can get into the next topic. Joseph,
Go
what have
ahead,
you?
hop into it.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and bust out this next topic. This is the one that I had, right? I'll go ahead and ask you this question, Joe, and everybody else's question. Do you believe in soulmates or just good timing?
I believe in, I guess, such thing as like soulmates, like destiny. I guess like everything's meant to happen. Like
So explain.
you might be with
Explain.
somebody for a certain amount of time. They might just be, they might just be in your life for a season until you meet, till destiny arrives, till you find that soulmate. Like don't get me
So
wrong, you can't say you haven't loved somebody else. If you've been in multiple relationships and you've said that you love you to one another, then you can't say that you haven't had multiple loves in your life, right? But, once you get married and all those kind of things, once you find like that one, the one that you believe that you're going to spend the rest of your life with, and then you actually do go on and do those things. Like there are ups and downs, don't get me wrong, but like I said, I believe in what I guess it would be soulmates or destiny, because I believe everything's meant to be, and you're meant to meet the people you're meant to meet and connect with the people you're to connect with, and lose the ones you're to lose.
yeah,
So
1,000%. Some people are in your life just to be a lesson.
yeah. What about you?
I'd agree. I think I believe in soulmates. I think I found my soulmate a long time ago, which is Alyssa. And I know it's easy to say that because every time somebody meets, that chick that they're with or that guy that they're with, they're like, oh, this is my soulmate. This is who God, called me to be with and things like that. But honestly, I really do think, I really do believe in soulmates. But also, I believe in good timing too. Some people some people have just like timing that it's hard to explain, but like, say you go to
Can I ask you something? So when you say timing, that's when I kind of said like that destiny. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be, right? Because Alyssa's older than you, but the only reason you met her was because you got the job there.
Well,
right?
No, the only reason I met her is because her sister went to college in Durango.
And then that's when
Was going to go to college in Durango, but never did. So yeah, that brings me back to soulmates because she's from Indiana. I'm from Colorado. I would have never met her had she not came with her mom and sister to Pagosa. Yeah, they visited Pagosa and were like, oh, and then they came back. Now you can say that's good timing. I don't think I believe in good timing now that we're talking about it.
That's what I'm saying. See, it's got to be like a destiny. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If you're meant
It's
to meet
soulmates
them,
because we could have been anywhere. I feel like, and God would have brought us together.
Exactly.
So yeah, I do believe in soulmates. And now 3 kids later, about to be married. We're probably just this year definitely gonna this year definitely gonna get married and have this baby and hopefully get a house. But yeah, man, I really do believe in soulmates. But yeah, I'll let you take the next topic. Big Bell.
We talk a little bit about adult friendships.
Adult friendships are
they hard? Are they hard? Are they not? And we're gonna kind of dive into it. So I think adult friendships need to be with adults. Some people out here think just because of their age that they're an adult, and I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to like point out people in any way, type of form, but if you're one of those, lives with your parents, doesn't actually have real life bills and responsibilities, how do you consider yourself an adult and in an adult conversation?
Yeah.
Right. Check this out. You're 25 years old, still living in your parents' house, right? Do you think you have to ask them to bring somebody over?
Oh, most definitely. Sorry, I'm just closing my mouth.
Because whose house is it?
Your parents' house.
Right. So are you an adult? Can you just tell somebody, oh, hey, come over, let's do this, let's kick back?
Right. Can you? Yeah. No, you can't.
No, so you're not an adult, right?
Bills are a huge factor as well.
Paying a bill, paying a car payment, paying insurance, phone, cable, mortgage, all that stuff, renter's insurance,
Food,
having your kid with you 24/7 if you have a kid, or if you're 50-50 with your kid, if you're 50-50, that's split custody, right? Taking care of your business.
What I can say to the younger guys that are in, friendships that as you grow up and as you grow up into an adult, most of your time's at work. Most of your time's in at work, and what little time you have outside of work is
It's
to your
with your
family.
family.
So it's hard to I mean, it's actually easy to forget to call your friends and things like that. That's why I like
Hard to
personally
commit to
I play
things.
video games and things like that because video games, like a lot of the times you can join a party or join a group chat and talk to your friends and see how they're doing in real time.
Mm-hmm.
The games are fun, but the community is what it's all about. But yeah, man, growing up and having friendships as adults, you have to have those adult conversations,
Yeah.
and they can be influenced. I mean, I've been guilty of acting like a kid as an adult, you know what I mean? And
Oh
when you
yeah.
have kids as an adult, it's different. You have to be the adult. You can't be doing these
Yeah.
childish things, you know what I mean? Saying you're going to do something and going back on your word. I do that stuff all the time. But there comes a time where you have to just step up and just how do I put this? Like, you got to just man up and don't be afraid to apologize too. Some people are just so afraid to apologize, they just go to blocking you.
Or
know
you
what I
can't
mean?
blame everybody else either for your
Yeah,
problems.
you
Know
can't
what I'm
blame.
saying?
Yeah, sometimes like
Some people like to blame everybody else for their problems, or try and compare their problems. Everybody's problems are different.
because guess
Everybody's
what?
lives are different.
Yeah, because guess what? Somebody's gonna do that doesn't like you. They're gonna say, "Oh yeah, bro, keep doing that, bro. You're doing great. Keep doing that." Guess what? Somebody who's actually there for you and loves you is gonna say, "Bro, you need to
Hey,
stop doing that. You
yeah,
need to stop doing that." And I'm only telling you this because I love you, bro. Those other guys over there, they're gonna keep telling you, "Hey, man, you're right. You're good over there. Keep doing what you're doing, bro." No, man, I'm gonna actually tell you. You told me X time ago that you would stop doing X, not ecstasy, but like I'm just doing like scenarios.
yeah,
But now,
yeah. You said you were
but
not going to
now
do this anymore.
but you said you're not going to do this anymore, but now you're doing that, and I'm not going to, as an adult, I'm going to hold you to it, and
And if you're
and
an
I don't
adult
got that
and
many friends,
if you're a real friend and you're an adult, you take that criticism,
yeah, you say, thank you, man. I didn't know I was
no
acting like
matter
that,
how
or I didn't
bad you
know
don't
that.
want to hear it.
Or you can talk to one another and say, okay, but what gets me is when you and that other person aren't seeing eye to eye, and then another person comes in and they can see and they have a clear, concise picture of it, and then decide to tell you, yeah, I can see it too. You're acting real funky. Then that tells you something. So
Yeah,
I know a lot of that's kind of confusing, but being an adult, you have to show empathy, which is what they talked about at church this morning. You have to show empathy, being able to relate with that person. Like, shoot, your friend could be juggling two jobs, have half custody of the kid, and just got into a new relationship, or just lost a job, just lost a relationship. So you have to approach it a different way. You can't just be like, man, what the fuck are you doing? You need to get your shit together, man. You're out here messing around, blah, blah, blah. When, because you could be the reason, like, this is my homie, this is my last guy. You know what I mean? You could be that reason that, they check out, they just decide to just, go into depression and things like that. So first and foremost, know what's going on around them, which you should as an adult. Because what
oh yeah,
you and I, we don't have that many friends. When you're younger and going to school and stuff, you're friends with all of eighth graders. You're friends with all the ninth graders and things like that. But when you're 25 through 30, and you're going
we're
into your
talking
30s and
real
stuff,
friendships.
yeah, real
Now you go
friendships,
look at
homies you can
Facebook and
call
you
3 in the
added all these
morning.
people, but yeah,
Yep. And they'll pick the phone up and say, yo, what's good, homie? Where are we
no
meeting
matter
at?
what, they'll be
Yep.
there for you and have
Just a
been there
couple of them.
for you. You know what I'm saying?
Goes Gil, my brother, you, Logan, Steven. Like, so just being there for your friends is important. Just being present and being and listening to them. But like I said, also calling them on their bullcrap, saying, hey man, I noticed you've been slacking and you said you were gonna stop
Hold them
smoking
to their
cigarettes, but you still
word.
smoking cigarettes. Yeah.
It's pretty much holding them to their word. It's not calling them
Yeah.
on their crap. When you're a man, your word is your bond.
Yeah.
And you say you're gonna do something, that's what it is, bro. Like that's what we live by. That's our code, honestly. Like you look a man in the eye and you shake hands, you say this is what you're gonna do,
Yeah.
and they hold you to it, don't get butthurt. And if you want to and you want to block them, so be it. Don't come crawling back and ask him next time,
But that's
Those
the
are
thing
those
with me, man.
things.
Forgiveness is huge with me. Like I always forgive, anybody who wants to squash I try not to have no beefs, but
Oh, you
if
can
you feel
forgive
like,
him, but you're not gonna come back and be my best friend again.
yeah, But just know, like,
Because if you could throw me out the door that
door's
fast, we
always
were
open.
never friends. We were never
Right.
real friends to
It's-
begin with, you know?
Yeah, and some people do that, you know. Some people that's their mechanism. Some people completely shut down.
Yep.
And things like that. But
You know,
those are
like you
just,
said,
you know,
we'll always forgive you. You always
forgive you,
need
man.
forgiveness needs to be there in the heart for you to be whole. You know, you can't hold on to things. You're holding grudges. It's only going to hold you down. Things suck. Things happen in life, but you can't hold on to
You
it.
got to be there for one another. Yeah. You got to go with your boy. Yep. So, but yeah, next topic. That was a good topic. We'll get into the next. So we got 2 more topics for you guys tonight.
Yeah.
The next topic here.
We got parenting wins and fails. I'll let you go first on this one, brother.
I'll do some recent parent. Oh, let's get nasty. Oklahoma City 83, Indiana Pacers 67. Almost a 20-point lead. Pacers got to do something. Some recent wins for me. Some recent parenting wins for me. Yo. My daughters finished soccer. I probably already said this in another podcast, but my daughters finished soccer, their first soccer session. And hey, I'm just gonna be honest. Watching some 4 or 5-year-olds play soccer, well, really, almost 3 and 4s it's rough.
It's not much soccer going on. It's a lot of
not much soccer going on.
It's a lot of
look at that little bug. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this grass. And sometimes they collide with one another, and it's just like, oh my God.
It's hectic.
But you know, it's just fun just getting out there, and even if your kid's not good at anything, even if you think your kid's not going to be good at something, I always recommend just letting your kid. Yeah, I always recommend if you have the funds to do it, if you can get the funds to do it, always let them try. You'll be surprised. You'll be super surprised. Also, the girls finished their first year of preschool. It was like half-day preschool, so they did like a little graduation thing. They got goodie bags, got books. And then just last week this last Monday, we went to Oslo Library out here, was doing like an outside day with bubbles and stuff. And they got a free book, some ice cream, like Kona ice, you know, the ice, and Kona ice. The Kona ice truck was out there, and it was hot as all get out. But yeah, and then we just walked to the park and did a little bit of walking. I'm all for tiring your kids out, man. Like, if you got to walk a little bit and they want to go to the park, let them go to the park and tire it out. It's just crazy because these slides, man, the sun sits on these slides. Some of these slides are hot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, and then some of these parks, I'm just going to say it, some of these parks are weak. Like some of these places just put like a slide and 2 swings down and call it a park. Like, this ain't no freaking park. This is weak. We went to one we went to one at Oslo. It was a 3-story, boom, 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 in the slide that went.
That's awesome.
I was like, now this is a park. You know what I'm saying? But it was a 5 and up year old park.
But that's the thing. You know why they do that? Because they're trying to build all these indoor play parks for you to bring your kids and pay. That's what they want.
Yeah, I hope not. But I like the ones that say this is an exercise park, like this park. Like there's a lot out here that say this park is meant to increase like your child's function, you know, whatever the heck, you know, I'm probably butchering it.
Yeah.
I like those. But one thing you'll learn, because like, you know, you got baby Joe and he's growing up. Dude, that park's a 5 and up. So you see a lot of 5-year-old kids, and our daughters are 4. They'll be 5, you know, in 2 months, but almost 3 months. But them kids are flying, dude. So you're sitting there like, you know, trying to watch your kid, and I got 2, so I gotta.
Yeah.
They ain't never next to each other, you know what I'm saying? So it's like things like that. So, you know, those are some wins. Some some wins and
losses,
some wins and fails.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had any fails, man. With the
yes, I heard earlier today Alyssa said you didn't change no nasty, dirty diapers.
Oh, no, bro, that was the thing that I was just messing with her because I told her with the girls, like bathing the girls and stuff like that. I would always say like, "You're a girl, you know how to do this. Just handle this," and she would always be like, "When we had that boy, you're handling and things like that." So I got a weak stomach. So I can't freaking, like, I can do poop diapers, but I mask up, wife beater over my nose and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, but I got a month off work with him when he gets here. His name's Cameron with a K. So, but yeah, other than that, man, no losses lately. What about you, man? Not even do the losses. Let's not even do the fails. Just do the wins, man. What's some wins you had with parenting wins lately?
I mean, the biggest win for me is making it to my first Father's Day.
Ooh.
And my son's first year. He's about to be 1 year old this month.
Stop getting early gifts. This dude already got an early Father's Day gift. I already told Alyssa what I wanted. I want one of those Fanatic or whatever. It's like a screwdriver set. It's like that little rectangle thing. And
and it has all
I want that so bad. Yep, I want that so bad. Oh,
That's
that's so
pretty
bad.
funny. Yeah, no, this is it's mainly from my mother because she wishes she could be out here, but she's out in another state, South Carolina, on the farthest part of the East Coast that she can get
Because you
to
can't
from
go see
me.
moms.
Not very often, so and she can't get out here either, so it's pretty tough. But so this was her, it was her Father's Day slash, me being a good, son and all that stuff. So it's pretty awesome. I loved it, and then I still got some more coming. She said, "I love it, I love her." But yeah,
I'm over there
so
hooking you up.
yeah, so that was awesome. And then got a puppy to well, she's 2 years old, but a bloodhound, and they're gonna grow up
Yeah,
together. So now they're gonna be able to, until we have a second kid, so he'll have something, somebody to play with and get his energy out with, not always dad.
that's really cool, man. Because Dice is gonna be 8 this year, bro. Can you believe that?
I remember when he was just one. That's crazy. Yeah, because that's about how long, well, almost 10 years now, huh? 2015, 2016 is when we met.
That's when I met. Yeah, we met in 2016.
Yeah,
That's
because
when I met
I've known
Alyssa.
Logan. I've known Logan since my first day of college in 2015.
Yeah, it was 2016 we met. That's when I met Alyssa. It was 2016.
And I wasn't in college anymore.
So yeah,
I
10
was,
years.
but I left. So
This will be year
it's
10.
2025. That's crazy. So I've been there, his whole life since you've had him. I remember you bringing him home as a little puppy. It's crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Anywho. But yeah, so
Mr. Dice, man. Yeah. So now I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna grow up with your dog now. He's 2. She's 2. And what's her name?
Hennessy.
Me, you, and Hennessy. That song, fucking Deja. But yeah.
And then we'll do a little score update here before the last topic. Is 91-74 OKC. Ooh. With 15 seconds left in the third. But yeah, last topic of the night. What a conspiracy theory that you kind of believe. So I have a couple. One of
I'll
them,
let you go first.
Most cannot stand when people split things. I will make somebody walk around something if they split it, or I'll go around it. Pole, aisle, shelf, car.
Really?
Cart.
Like you're split the pole type. You believe in the split the pole type shit?
Yeah.
Wow.
Another one, if I'm going through a yellow light, I always tap the roof twice going through a yellow light. Kind of like the angels above watching over, making sure I don't get hit, T-bone or somebody running something.
All right, I got a conspiracy for what about this? Do you believe in aliens? Actually, don't even answer that.
I believe.
Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. That's for another episode.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. That's for a whole nother episode.
Okay. I hear you.
And I'm putting it in the episode notes right now because I put it in the episodes right now because I can get juicy on that.
Let's go. I'm with it.
And I ain't gonna tell you my stance on it. I'm not gonna tell nobody my stance. You're gonna have to.
All right. Well, you still have to talk about a conspiracy though. At least one.
Conspiracy for me that I don't believe in. Here's one that I don't
believe in.
Let me go ahead and give one that I don't believe in. I don't believe that celebrities are fucking cloned. Like, I don't believe Gucci Man was cloned and stuff like that.
I mean, Kanye or Tupac and all that.
A conspiracy, I kind of because here's the kind of. Can't get 100% behind this, but I kind of believe it is 9/11, dude. I kind of believe that was an inside job.
Like government related.
Yeah, but
hey, that's all we're.
But I also think it was. Yep.
We just leave it at that.
I can kind of believe that one, but I don't. This is a statement here. I don't believe in these, but I can kind of believe them. Like this is just me saying, I can see what you guys are talking about, but I don't think that happened. Another one. I believe in planned obsolescence. I believe 100% that's not a conspiracy. I believe tech companies and other companies out there 1000% put. Oh, who's that? No, it's that 100% put. They killed me before I can say it. Like the light, for instance, the light bulb. The light bulb can run forever, but they plan it to only run for X amount of times. Washer and dryers.
You have to go and upgrade to the next thing.
Refrigerators.
100%.
Oh yeah, they put them. I swear they make I'll go even one better. I believe that they make like a fail-safe mechanism. Like I believe that, or they only
make it break down
to purposely make it break, or they make the components really, really weak to like, oh, this can last. This component can last 50 years. Oh well, this one can only last 6. Let's put this one in there.
Yeah,
that's what I think they can do.
I mean, because you think about it, then box TVs lasted forever back in the day. So
Forever.
never
Isn't that
had a
happy as
problem.
fuck?
Yeah.
So,
you know
yeah.
it's possible. I agree with you.
And
I agree with you.
another conspiracy, my last conspiracy that I can get behind is JFK was killed by the government. I haven't reread the files that have been released, but I do know there was more than one shooter. But I can kind of hear how he was. I can kind of see how he was killed by the government.
Right.
And then another, I'm gonna leave with this one. Another one that I don't think is a conspiracy is COVID-19. I don't think COVID was a fucking somebody ate a bat and
I know that's one thing I
shit
keep
on a
hearing
bat's
about all
head
these
and
things is like
Yeah.
all the sicknesses, measles, chicken pox,
yeah, shit just pops up, bro.
like all that stuff that just
We're
happened
nasty.
to
We're all
take out
nasty.
parts of this population. You know, like all of a sudden now you need shots for it. Oh, but all these people that didn't get shots, how are they affected? Oh, we're still chilling. If you asked us how many times we had COVID, we could tell you we tested positive 15, 30 times.
Did we get the
Doesn't mean
vaccine?
we really get sick.
You'll never know. You'll never know if we did or not.
As always, if you're new, please like, subscribe, share, follow, comment. You know, we love to hear,
Dice.
anything that
Oh
you guys
my
have.
god. Stop.
Anything that you guys have, comments, concerns, let us know. I would love to hear
Also, I
it.
forgot to tell you guys, my dog is just like borderline. He just sees his own shadow and barks, and dude, just made my skin jump. Like,
yeah, as always.
but yeah, we
TD
appreciate
Takes
you guys.
Podcast.
Yep, we appreciate you guys. God bless, and have
Till
a
next
good
time.
night. Appreciate you
Thank
rocking
you.
with us. Yep.